So I did a video last year talking about condos on Bay Street that were poised for success because they had broken through the $1,000 per square foot mark. And it's an important figure to hit because it puts us in elite category in North America and in the world when it comes to real estate prices and apartment condos. And today I'm going to tell you which condo that actually is and what's happened since then. But more importantly, I'm going to tell you why it's so sizzling hot and what this means for the rest of the market all across Toronto. Stay tuned. I'll tell you more right after this. So Condos was built and finished in 2016 by the Pemberton Group, and it's located at the foot of St. Mary and Bay Street. Here are the addresses in case you don't know. So units at the end of last summer in 2016 were selling for somewhere around $850 to $900 per square foot. And they actually had excess units because there were so many units still for sale. And there were people also trying to sell by assignment. Can you believe that in this market today? My, how quickly things have changed in half a year's time. And with the condo market completely blowing up in the first half of 2017, we're seeing units sell for $1,200 per square foot and up, and often for bidding wars for what I would simply call standard, slightly premium condominium units. Why is this building so in demand and why are buyers going nuts for it? Well, obviously the location is just outstanding. It's centrally located right across the street from St. Michael's College. You're literally at the footsteps of U of T. And of course, the Mink Mile, Yorkville, is just one block up the street. The location just doesn't get any better than that. But the real reason this building has been taking off like a rocket ship over the last 6 or 9 months is, of course, you guessed it, mainland Chinese buyers. Now, of course, I don't have any verifying facts or data to back up what I'm saying because of privacy laws, and I mean, I could go into their pockets and try to, pick out their passports and everything, but I think the observational and circumstantial evidence is going to be enough to point us in the right direction. So here are some facts to chew on. Close to 80% of the buying agents who represented buyers in Condos at 1080 Bay Street and 65 St. Mary were, of course, represented by Chinese agents, with last names spelled more so in the Mandarin or mainland Chinese way of spelling. Coincidence? Probably not. The second thing is, when you pull up into the parking area or the waiting area, which is where I am right now, you will literally see some of the most beautiful, exotic, and sometimes even outright strange vehicles, like Pepto-Bismol pink Aston Martins, or chrome-sheeted blue Range Rovers. And of course, every now and then, you'll find an Italian. Not that kind of Italian. The cars. Clearly a sign of wealthy Chinese buyers, right? But on top of that, when you get inside the building and you hop into the elevator and try to head up and look at a unit, the place is literally crawling and filled with mainland Chinese students. Like literally every single person that you come across is Chinese. And very, very young. They look like they're like 15 years old or something. And of course, the dead giveaway for me is the standard bubble tea cup that they're holding with the really fat, bright green straws. Again, all very circumstantial evidence, but I think that information is valuable as well too, not just numbers. To me, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, I'll let you finish that. So prices in the building are rising very, very quickly, with of course due to a very low supply environment. And for the mainland Chinese buyers who want their kids to go study at an excellent institution, it's a very small price to pay, even over asking at Condos. You guys should really see the prices in Beijing, Shanghai, or Shenzhen. It is dirt cheap here in Toronto compared to there. And when you walk into the lobby and you see all the grandness and the gaudiness, you'll see that it's perfect for the little princes and princesses from mainland China. So I will come right out and say it that Condos is the official mainland Chinese building for Bay Street or even downtown Toronto, which is why prices are just insane here right now. If I had a trophy, I would give it to their management or concierge, but they probably wouldn't want it for me anyways. So if you're holding a unit at the building and you're thinking of selling it, now's a really, really great time because you'll probably get bidding wars and you can definitely get north of $1,000 per square foot. And I'll help you find the Chinese buyer. Please don't call anyone else. Just call me. And I'll help you find someone who's going to pay top dollar for your unit. Obviously, parking is preferred. Better if you've got 2 spots. Oh, and before I forget, what does this all mean for condos in downtown and all across Toronto? Well, it's kind of like when Roger Bannister broke through the 4-minute mile for the very first time. A lot of people thought it was impossible and it couldn't happen for a human being. But then after he did it, it caused a mind shift in all the other runners and they believed it could be done. And then after that, one by one by one, all these runners broke through the 4-minute mile as well too. That's how I view U condos in Toronto. It's one of the more standard unit condos that has actually broken through that barrier, and then we will see that happening over and over in other units just down the street, starting on Bay Street. Who knows where it's going to go beyond that. So obviously it's a very good time to get into the condo market, whether you're a homeowner or an investor, as you will probably see quite a spurt in growth and appreciation over the next little while. $1,000 per square foot on Bay Street, there's no slowing down from here. So I hope this was valuable, entertaining, like, I don't know, whatever. Hopefully it does something for you. And I hope you give me a call if you're thinking about buying something on Bay Street, because I know which buildings are going to be the best for you to make a gain on and make it a real good investment. But thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And please make sure you keep clicking that subscribe button, and make sure you give me a call, because I'd really like to help you sell or buy a condo on Bay Street. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.